Hey, Resort Loop Bob from Vince. This is Chris now, Disney Chicago on the Twitter. I'm sitting here with my daughter, and we're going for a ride on the Highway in the Sky. And we wanted to sing you a song.
It's a small world after. It's a small world after. It's a small world after. It's a small world. We got the 5 and we got the 10. Start the show.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
If you've just joined us, welcome aboard. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails throughout our journey and stay clear of the doors. For the comfort of others, no smoking, please.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. We're back. I wasn't too sure there for a while, Bob. This is episode 134 of ResortLoop.com.
Thanks everybody for hanging in there with us. We had some personal issues going on, a lot of crazy stuff the last couple of weeks, but
it's been nuts.
The dust has settled, I hope.
That's right.
Yeah, we're back. Kind of crazy. You got back with a lot of crazy stuff going on from your vacation, and my life is just chaos as is. So
it is.
There's that. But thank you to the Maliks for that wonderful intro.
Yes, Disney Chicago.
That song is stuck in my head now the rest of the day.
It's always in your head. Who are you kidding?
Very nice, very nice. A lot's been going on. I find it hard to believe that the Disney community doesn't just shut down when we have to stop. But it did not stop. Shut down. And lots been going on, Tim.
They've been doing tons of stuff down there. Crazy stuff.
Lots of stuff going on. Before we get started, we should probably do some house cleaning. What do you think?
Housekeeping. We got to get some stuff out of our inbox.
I got to get stuff out of my house.
You hoarder.
You've seen my house, yes. Real quick, because I like poking the bear. The bear, of course, being you.
Oh, thank you.
You saw that Florence Hankey Porter is still giving you a little bit of business on your Toy Story Mania.
Oh, yes, that's a whole can of worms there, isn't it?
and she kicked her son's butt on Toy Story Mania the other day.
She brought it.
You got another one, didn't you?
Yeah, I had a nice email here from Vanessa. Well, she said she was writing to support the female population of Disney fans. Since apparently I think males are superior at Toy Story Mania and Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. Toy Story Midway Mania, I've not been. So I will not comment. I will stick with my Buzz Lightyear thing for now, just because I got a captain goes down with the ship. But he said he'll let me know that she's a rock star at Buzz Lightyear and has made it to 999,999 on the scoreboard.
Wow!
And then she did meet her match the first time. Her boyfriend beat her on it, but the second time though she beat him fair and square. And she'll take me up on either of those attractions any day.
There you go.
So I sent back.
No!
I fired back. A very nasty. I was flipping tables. I was like, listen here, Vanessa. No. It was very nice. I said, Vanessa, that sounds like fun. I told her I also made it to 999,999.
Wow.
I like Rockstar. Although I did confess, I think the ride had broken down and the firing mechanism was still working. So, but I sent her back another nice letter. I'd love to play either of those with her if we were ever in the parks at the same time. That would be a blast. So
absolutely, I think
we'll settle it fair and square.
we probably should have did this the last time this past trip of yours. We should have had a Resort Loop meet at Toy Story Mania with just you and the female listeners of the show.
Oh my goodness.
That would have been
that would either have been fantastic or terribly scary for me. No, I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun.
I think the latter for you.
I know.
I think it would have been, you would have come out a little beaten and bruised on that one.
A bunch of little laser shots around my head, little red dots.
Yeah, you just got red dots all over you. Nice, I like it.
No, that was a lot of fun. Vanessa, thank you very much. That made me laugh.
So yeah, keep those pouring in for Tim because he deserves it. Quite frankly.
Oh, come on! Hopefully everybody knows me by now. It's just in good fun.
Let's as you know,
Yes.
Joffrey's the official coffee of ResortLoop.com.
I have it right here in my cup. You can't hear it, but it's right here. Here.
Yeah, and what are you drinking today?
I'm having the Viennese blend.
Much like our friends at the Diz After Dark, but we drink coffee. They drink other things. I am having the Artist Point.
Ooh.
Yes, very good. And they announced 9 new blends, 9 new Disney blends.
Oh, I love this. This is going to cost us some money.
You were the one that said we're going to have to start pooling our orders because they're going to be so big. Yeah. I can't wait to try the Yachtsman's Steakhouse blend.
Oh, I know.
That's one that, that's got my name written all over it.
And the Narcoossees? Forget about it.
Yes. So looking forward to those. Those are going to be great. Can't wait to try those new blends from Joffrey's, the official coffee of ResortLoop.com.
Absolutely.
So another house cleaning item. A while back, Monica Pinto, a good listener of the show, she started her own blog.
Yes, she did. She let us know.
You know, there's plenty of room in the pool.
Absolutely.
Always good to hear different perspectives all over the place. But I gotta give her a shout out for especially one of her articles that just kind of hit home for me. It was her Tuesday, July 22nd article, just titled "Again" with 3 question marks. And it's one of those questions that people are always asking. Well, you're going to Disney World again?
Yes.
And she addressed that, and very, very well she addressed it, and it kind of hit home for me. So, guys, check that out. It's themouseinOurhouse.blogspot.com. ThemouseinOurhouse.blogspot.com from Monica Pinto. Very nice blog from her.
Yes, excellent writing. Very nice.
Yeah. So check that out. And finally, from the files of Captain Obvious.
Me?
Not you. Of course, they had a stockholders thing or something, shareholders meeting with Bob Iger, and he was asked the question, "Are you going to have some more stuff, Star Wars wise,
right?
In the parks?"
In-depth question.
With the fact that the movie, the next Star Wars movie is going to be released in December of 2015, Robert Iger said, and I believe this is the direct quote, "Sure," because that's the way he talks.
Exactly. California, the whole thing.
So yeah, they are. He, of course, let the cat out of the bag. Of course, they're going to have more of a Star Wars present in the Disney parks in the upcoming months.
Yeah, wasn't the cat already out of the bag? Let's be honest.
Well,
you don't spend that kind of money and just tuck it away.
Absolutely.
So I mean,
absolutely. So,
Mr. Iger, will the sun come up tomorrow?
What's that,
Mr. Iger? Will the sun come up tomorrow? Will there be a price hike next year?
I believe. Oh,
what?
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah, we knew that going in.
But that is all I have for house cleaning, Tim.
Yes.
Or cleaning, whatever. My wife's giving me dirty looks because I don't do any house cleaning for real. So.
Exactly. We both knew what was going on there. Oh my gosh.
So anyway, we were thinking, because this is actually the first year since we've been doing this podcast that because we've only been doing it a year.
We're in a year and a half in.
That we were both at the parks in 1 year, in the same year. So we thought we'd kind of talk about the parks and the new stuff that's going on, because there's lots of new stuff going on. And we thought we'd start where it all started, at the Magic Kingdom.
Oh, good call.
So, Tim, I got to get your impressions of course, the new Fantasyland expansion.
New Fantasyland. It looks great.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I didn't look at actually too much stuff online about it.
That was smart.
Because I want to have my own thing. Now, I saw some pictures of like the Little Mermaid attraction, like the the facade for that, and some of the ride shots from the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Right.
But I purposely stayed away from reading a lot of stuff because I just wanted to go in fresh. I think when you see too much stuff before you go, you kind of build it up in your mind what it will look like, and then you could either be disappointed or maybe you could be more excited. But I just want to have that initial impression, what I thought.
And
gorgeous.
Yeah, it's very nice. Now, I don't know. I got kind of mixed emotions about when you walk through the castle and you don't see Dumbo. How'd you feel about that?
You know what? We didn't actually go that route, but it was weird not seeing Dumbo where Dumbo was supposed to be.
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of tucked away in the corner.
Yeah.
You don't see the queue line. You don't know how many people are there.
Right.
It was kind of cool seeing two Dumbos, but it didn't look as... Well, I know it wasn't as busy as it was normally. Probably because everybody was in line for the mine train.
Right.
There wasn't even a line for the Little Mermaid ride.
Wow.
Since we didn't know, we booked a fast pass for it. They're like, come on in.
Wow. Wow.
There was nobody.
No waits.
There was no wait for that at all.
Yeah. I ran into that too, and that was in June. Very light crowd. So, I mean, you and I both know summer is jam-packed. I'm kind of anxious to hear what the crowd levels are going to be during the holidays, but, maybe the whole addition of all those new Fast Pass Pluses, maybe it's working exactly the way they thought.
Steering crowds away from certain things at certain times. And
yeah. I hasten to say maybe we were wrong.
No, we'll turn out to be right. I have faith.
We're not going that far.
No,
we're not going that far. So really enjoyed the new Fantasyland. I love the archway walking into that new section. Do you think it kind of takes away from, kind of separates Fantasyland though? Is there a separation there now that wasn't there before?
Something there that wasn't there before?
Very nice.
I don't know. Not that I could pick up. I mean, it's definitely larger.
Yeah.
So I'm still putting my head around it when I kind of think about everything because, it's gorgeous. It's much bigger. It's not that much bigger. It wasn't quite as big as I thought it was going to be, but of course it was bigger than I thought it. Bigger than... Sorry, go ahead.
No. Did you enjoy Gaston's Tavern?
We did not hit Gaston's Tavern.
What?
It was too hot to make the trek the other 12 feet over there. Oh, we did have we had dinner at Be Our Guest, which was really good. I won't talk too much about that because Don and I are going to do a wrap-up show on our trip coming up. So
yes,
but beautiful. I'll just say beautiful, and the food is very good. So
yeah. It is an experience going to Be Our Guest.
It is, and you know what? I'll talk about that on the show. I don't want to.
I was baiting you.
I know you were.
I was trying.
You were.
Oh my God!
Stay tuned.
What did you think? We're going to move away from the new Fantasyland and shoot over to the new Haunted Mansion queue because that was new for you.
It was
Haunted Mansion queue.
I hated it.
Yeah, you know what? I don't disagree with you.
One, I'm sure I'll talk about this on the other show too, but I can talk about it here. It was so hot.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when I thought we should have gone in, we didn't go in because you're weaving and winding in them all these interactive things,
right?
Which would be much cute if it was much cooler.
Yeah,
but it probably wouldn't have been bad. But the whole Fast Pass Plus thing. You have so many people going in, using the Fast Pass that the standby line barely moved at all.
Ooh.
I forget what the time said out front. I would have to look. I thought maybe it said like 25 minutes, and it wasn't 25 minutes. It was not 25 minutes at all. So, yeah.
I've had that experience as well with the Fast Passes. This was before the Fast Pass Plus, but the standby line says one thing, but it is nowhere near that because they get just flooded with Fast Passes at that particular time. So
that must have been it because we had some experiences where the posted wait time was much longer than the actual time was.
Okay.
Like
Right.
a Space Mountain. We found that. I think maybe Buzz Lightyear we even found that once. Trying to think about that. But what were your impressions of the Haunted Mansion?
The first time we went, there were two lines actually. You could bypass the extra line, standby line.
Mm-hmm.
You could just go right into the ride if you wanted to. But the last time we were down there, that wasn't an option. You had to go through the interactive queue,
Mm-hmm.
and that first time it's kind of neat because you're like, oh, this is very cool. This is something new, and then I don't know. It's not. Some of the things weren't working at the time. So
yeah.
It was like the music stuff on the one sarcophagus or whatever you want to call it, tombstone. Wasn't working all that well, and then the books weren't working. The books that come out of the shelf, those weren't working. So it was, I don't know. It makes the queue a little bit longer. I don't mind it, but I do miss the ability to just pass that. So I guess
Right.
the next time we go down, we're going to have to fast pass that one because I'd prefer to just get on. Now we didn't see the. Did you guys ride the? Going back to Little Mermaid, did you guys ride Little Mermaid?
Oh, yes.
What, did you do the fast pass, or did you stand in the queue or go through the queue?
We had the Fast Pass, but we did not really need it.
Okay, yeah. See, we fast passed that too, and both times we fast passed that thing, and haven't seen really the interactive queue that's supposed to be wonderful.
There's a queue? I'm sorry.
What else is new down there? I'm trying to think what else is new. What did you think of the tangled bathrooms?
Just walked by them. I didn't have to go. We were all dehydrated. There was no reason for us to go to the bathroom.
It was, 175 degrees? It was cooler on Mercury?
It was like 95, and, the humidity was outrageous. But
Yeah.
I think it was just so cool up here that we had no real acclimation to heat when we got down there. I think that was part of the problem. Because summer here has been really weird this year, Bob. It's been like mid-70s,
Yeah.
low 70s. It was like, 50-something the other night.
Yeah.
For July and August, that's just nuts for around here.
Some people actually had to turn their furnaces on in summer.
Wow.
That's just crazy. Yeah.
Oh, getting back to the Haunted Mansion?
Yes.
I will say I enjoyed the very end, where the ghosts are in the car with you, where they're removing heads and moving things around.
Yes.
That was very...
Yes.
That would have gone on again if I wouldn't have had to standing back in that line.
Yeah.
But very, very cute. I like that a lot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. The updates are very, very nice on that. I enjoyed that. Now, we didn't... did you guys get a chance to ride the Big Thunder Mountain?
We didn't. The kids did.
What were their impressions of it? Did they enjoy it? Because I know they've got some more interactive stuff in the queues there as well.
The kids loved it. I don't know if they did the anything in the queue.
Yeah.
Mackenzie loved it, and Steven loves it too. They've done that before, so
Good. All right. Yeah, we didn't get a chance to ride this last time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too.
Same here.
What are you gonna do? When the rest of the group says, "Come on, we're gonna go do this," you gotta go. Well, but what do you mean? Yeah.
That's why I carry the car keys.
Nobody listens.
Nobody leaves without
Nice. Nobody listens to Resort Loop Bob. Nobody. They won't do what I ask.
Well, we listen. We just don't follow your instructions.
That is true too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Well, before we wrap this up, I've got to get your impression. Since we're over near the Magic Kingdom, got to get your impression of over on the Resort Loop, heading over to the Polynesian. I know you did Ohana's.
Yes.
I'm not sure what that is. I don't know what Ohana's is, so
It means meat.
I'm not I'm not familiar with that. But what did you think of our Polynesian?
It is a battle zone right now.
Yeah.
I mean, when it's all done, I'm hoping it'll look beautiful. I'm very still disturbed about the waterfall thing, and I should probably let it go. But
yeah, it's that's tough to let go.
Because we walked in, there's just walls up.
A lot of walls up.
I mean, you're like walking down hallways to get to Ohana. You get off the monorail, you take a hallway to the right, a hallway to the left, take another hallway to the left, and there's Ohana. So
yeah,
I mean, there's lots of artist renderings on the wall what the thing will look like. So
I think it's going to be very nice and airy, and I think for new visitors to Walt Disney World, they're going to be wowed by it.
Mm-hmm.
I think for old visitors of Walt Disney World, we're going to be wowed by it as well, but we're still going to have that vision in our head of the old Polly.
There's going to be one little tear in our eye.
Yeah. So,
let me ask you, what do you think about the DVC villas or cabins or whatever they're putting out there on the water? Now that you've seen them partially constructed.
You're going there, are you?
Let's talk about the gorilla in the room.
we gotta talk about yes. Well, I don't like it. I got to be honest. One of the things that we did as a family, almost every trip was because we're not big on the massive crowds on Main Street for the fireworks, but we like to watch the fireworks. We always enjoy sitting on the beach at the Poly, looking across the Seven Seas Lagoon, and watching the fireworks from there while the music is pumped onto the beach. You're not going to be able to do that anymore. I know that they're saying you can do it over by the pool, but you're going to jam an awful lot of people into that small space. So now you got another big crowd sitting at the beach to watch the fireworks there.
Yeah.
So, kind of disappointed in that. I didn't know where they were going to put the DVC when I heard Polly was getting a DVC. I thought that it was going to be more over either by the wedding pavilion or over by I don't know. I thought maybe they were going to take away some of the parking lot over at the Magic Kingdom and use that and make that into something else, and maybe a walkway over to the Poly. But I was not expecting them to do that.
I was shocked how close they actually were to like the ferry boat launch.
Yes.
Like I'm looking over there and watching people get ready to go to the parks.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seemed very, very close. I'm not sure if I'd want to spend that kind of money and just be able to watch the ferry boats that closely. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm waiting to see what they actually look like. I'm sure for the folks that are staying there, it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be anxious to see some final pictures and video and see what those actually look like. I'm sure they'll be beautiful.
Yeah. But I still think for everyone else and really for those, and you've stayed there, the concierge level rooms at the Poly. I mean, you're removing a lot of those. You have to, because you're not now. If you're on the first or second floor of those rooms, you're not going to be able to see the Magic Kingdom from your room anymore.
Right.
I mean, you'll have the beach, but then you're looking at another resort.
Right. Another building.
I don't know what they're going to do price-wise for that, but I'm not, right now, I'm not thrilled. Let's just say that.
All right. So noted.
Trying to stay half full, Tim.
I know.
What are your impressions? Are you loving it? You're going to DVC it, I know.
Oh, I've just got the blank check here ready to write. It's got a couple commas in there, I think. Same as you, kind of shocked at where they're at. Yeah. I'm still not sure about the whole idea of sitting over lake water. I mean, lake water is lake water.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of amoebas and diesel fuel and slime and muck and
kind of curious to see what's going to happen the first time somebody opens up their door and there's an alligator laying on there.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, look at the animatronic. No.
It looks so real.
I don't know. We'll see, but we're gonna stay half full on that.
Right. Just keep following it. We'll see what's developing there,
and say it's going to be wonderful.
I'm sure.
So, anyway, we're looking forward to doing more of these shows. We're going to talk a little bit more on some of the upcoming shows. We still got to talk about Downtown Disney.
Oh, yes.
A lot going on over there.
Oh, my gosh.
And we'll wrap up by finishing up with Avatar Land over at the Animal Kingdom.
Very excited. How'd that come? That go across well?
No.
Oh, my God. Or as I call it right now, Crane World. There's just a bunch of cranes over there.
And we still got to talk a little bit more about your adventures at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. So
yes.
stay tuned for all of that. And we've got a lot of exciting things coming up in the show to make amends for.
Oh, yeah. We just had to get our feet back on the ground. We're running again. We're good to go.
Right. Absolutely. Now, before I say the magic words of "That's all I got,"
yes,
I got one more thing.
I know you do.
I know you do because you sent it to me.
Well, you know.
We got a sweepstakes from Disney.com.
Yes.
This is parks.disney.com/set-sale-sweepstakes. Did you write all that down?
I did. You had me at the word sale. And it's SAIL.
And I'm the cheap one. No, actually, this is fantastic. This was a great find by you. Set sail to a simplified life.
Yes.
Sweepstakes. Babbel presents the Set Sail to a Simplified Life Sweepstakes. One lucky winner. I'm sure you could probably take your family.
Yeah. It could be you.
It could be you. We'll spend 7 nights aboard the Disney Magic ship for an unforgettable family getaway.
Oh, yeah.
So we will have that link up on our website and Facebook page for the Set Sail to a Simplified Life Sweepstakes from Disney.
That's right.
So, and Tim.
What?
I can finally say the words. That is all I've got.
Well, that's all I have as well. So everybody, thanks for joining us. We're having a lot of fun. We're back. We're making shows. I'm a little excited. Big plans coming up. Big plans. Love it.
Big.
Just because we weren't here doesn't mean the wheels weren't still in motion. I'll just say that.
That's right. That's right. Going to be kind of exciting coming up here.
It will be. Stay tuned. Love it. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter at ResortLoop.Tim. We have the website, ResortLoop.com.
And I'm Resort Loop Bob on the Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget Facebook.com/Resort Loop. Follow us there. We got a lot of good stuff going on there. And where else can they? Oh, don't forget to rate us on iTunes. You know, that goes a long way for us.
Send us some reviews.
Where else can they listen, Tim?
You can always find us on the Stitcher.
The Stitcher.
Stitcher's blowing up still. Just when we think we're done, still picking up. It's awesome.
Love the Stitcher listeners.
Anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody. You've been listening to The Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody. I was going to mention our giveaway, but I'll wait until the next show.
Okay, that sounds good.